Wearing the American Goats jersey for this one. Wearing the American Goats jersey. My shitty Chinese jersey. This jersey smells like Chinese chemicals. So does my Matthew Tkachuk jersey. All my jerseys smell like Chinese chemicals. All my jerseys come from the South China Sea. I need everyone up, man. USA, Slovakia, we got to take care of business. The Slovakia team has been a fucking wagon this tournament. Man, I'm already seeing a couple of names in chat that weren't here for the Canada game. Look, Canada is... I mean, everybody supporting Canada has completely flipped their script. They're saying the narrative is completely different. Now they're like, oh, this scrappy team just doesn't go away. This scrappy team is, man, the Canadians just know how to win. When they were beating France 10-2 in the prelims, everyone was like, nobody's touching this Canada team. Before the tournament, oh my gosh, this Canada team is going to run through everyone. Yeah, the USA are good, but Canada's just going to destroy everyone. Now they've been on the ropes to not just Czechia, but to Finland too. On the ropes. And so now the narrative has changed. Now they're the gutsy, clutch, comeback kids. It's like, okay, whatever you guys need. Very funny. I mean, I knew it. The Canadian defense is bad. It's straight up bad. Doughty looks slow. Parayko, I mean, those guys are barely even playing. Sanheim's fine. Harley looks good. Makar looks good. The blue line's just not good for Canada. He's not a good goaltender. We've been known this. Binnington's extremely beatable. And look, without Crosby out of the lineup, now, all of a sudden, Canada's like thin up top. I just tweeted this out after the game. Canada's kind of thin up top without Crosby. Like, man, could they have used 98? They could have really used Bedard. Because, look, they are running that McDavid, McKinnon, Celebrini line like crazy. They're running that into the ground. They don't have much scoring depth outside of that. You can't run that. You can't play those three players together constantly against the United States. We'll tire them out. Canada is going to have to be so much better than they were in the quarterfinals and in the semifinals against the United States. They're going to have to be so much better than that. It's so funny to me that people are just like not acknowledging that this Canada team is like not that good on the back end. Like, yes, you have Celebrini, McDavid, McKinnon. What else do you have? Literally, what else do you have? Are you going to tell me, oh, Mark Stone and Mitch Marner? Ooh, Mark Stone and Shiver Me Timbers. Bo Horvat and Seth Jarvis on your second line. Ooh, the U.S. are so outgunned. Ooh, scary. This Canada team's not that good. It's not even the best Canada team of all time. Binnington's not a good goalie. Your starting goaltender's not good. Let's fucking run through the Slovaks and then beat up on Canada in the gold medal. Just like I said, Quinn Hughes is going to take over this game again. Let's go, boys. Let's get it. We're underway. Slovakia versus the United States of America. Dalibor Dvorsky versus Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel shoots one from a tight angle, goes wide. Kept in at the line by Quinn Hughes. Brady Tkachuk finds Eichel. Oh, we're looking good early. These guys are passing it around. Slovakia carries it out, dumps it into the U.S. zone. Man, we're feeling it. I'm feeling a 4-0, 4-1. I'm feeling a beat down today. I'm feeling one, chat. I feel it in my bones. I'm hoping USA can get bronze. It's just not even like the U.S. is obviously a more compelling team right now. Like, that's not even good bait. Canada just barely squeaked by. You said they were going to beat everyone. You were talking shit to me on Twitter during the prelims. The U.S. is going to win gold, dummy. Oh, man. All right. But got to get through Slovakia here. Here's Chernak. Shot from the point. Ooh, big rebound. U.S. deals with it. Boldy carries it out. Watch him use his body there very well. Dumps it in. Halama, how do you say his name? How do you say this goalie's name? What a move from Boldy. Takes it to the net. Oh, puts it just wide. Tight angle. Throws it back out in front. Here's Faber. Larkin shoots. Good save. Another chance for Larkin. Another save. Wow. Couple of really good chances for the Americans early on. Oh, brutal turnover. Jack Hughes now. Oh, this is going to be a beatdown. U.S. is clicked. We've got it now. We've got it now. Good shot from Sanderson. It gets saved. Like, you guys, I mean, this is obvious, right? Like, U.S. has just, like, gotten better and better every single game, and now they're just, like, a wrecking machine. Like, you guys understand what I'm saying about this blue line being so good. What a move. Tage Thompson towards the net. Oh! Larkin wasn't able to get a stick on it. This has been a dominant start. Slavin keeps it in. Oh, my goodness. The first couple minutes, all USA. This is going to be ugly. This is going to be an ugly one if it stays like this, chat. I'll tell you that much. Canada wouldn't be able to do this. U.S. ring it in. I don't know, like, any of these Slovak players. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Werenski. Here's Nelson into the zone. Jeez, when Brock Nelson's flying by, guys, you know it's going to be trouble. When Broccoli Nelson is just skating past guys, and you're having a sustained ozone shift from JT Miller and Vinny Trocheck, you know it's going to be a long day. Slovakia still can't get it out. My goodness. Good hit there from JT. Now Slovakia finally gets it out. Here's Werenski. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas here. When you have your momentum, you need goals. When you have your momentum, you need goals. You never know what fluky shit can happen in games like this. The fact that they're saying the U.S. has one shot, Dylan Larkin alone has 2 shots on goal that I saw with my own eyes. Okay, now we just got another shot on goal when the puck is literally in our own end. Good to see whoever's taking care of the score bugs figuring that out. They're learning the controls, learning on the job in the semifinal game. That's great. Canada is in the gold medal game, moron. Yeah, but they were supposed to run through everyone. I thought this was the best team ever assembled. I thought the USA didn't have a chance. People were telling me the USA didn't have a chance against Canada. And I literally watched the Czechs almost beat them. Like I watched Finland go up 2-0 against the team that the Americans aren't going to have a chance against. The undefeated Americans aren't going to have a chance against Canada? That's what you said, bro. I'm dead. On the ropes. And by the way, we'll have the discourse. Couple of those Canada goals were iffy. Clear goaltender interference on the second Canadian goal. Brad Marchand literally falling on UC Soros. The Finns should have challenged. They were just scared of the IIHF refereeing decisions and then having to kill a penalty, which they were right. Like, they knew if they were going to go on the PK again, they were probably going to get scored on. But that was clear goaltender interference. And then I think that third goal was offsides. Like, it was as close as it gets, but I think his skate went over the line first. Oh, here's Larkin. Scores! Boom! 1-0! We're going to rout these guys. It's not going to be fucking close. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. On their necks. Step on it. Kill shot. Don't stop. Don't let up. Just run these guys. Run these guys. I want it to be 5-0 at the second intermission. I want it to be 5-0 at the second intermission. Don't make it close. Don't leave it close. Boom. Dylan Larkin is on fire. He had a great game against Sweden, and he has been, the most dangerous player thus far in this game. He has been so fucking good, man. Oh my gosh, we're going to kill Canada. Dude, Canada's cooked, dude. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to place a wager on the U.S. to win by more than a goal against Canada. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Foot on the necks. I need more goals. Wrister from the point from Dvorsky. Thanks for warming up. Thanks for warming up Helly for us. Dude, Canada barely scraping by these last couple games. They're going to see us beat Sweden and then absolutely pound Slovakia. There's going to be doubt in that locker room. No Morrissey, no Crosby. There will be doubt in that locker room. I know the Canada fans are going to make all the excuses when they lose about, oh, Crosby's not there. It doesn't count. Crosby's not there. They're going to be complaining about not having the fourth best player on their team, maybe the fifth best player on their team in Sidney Crosby. That's going to be the excuse because, you know, Canadian fans can never face the music. They'll just cope for forever and like blame politics and complain, whatever it is. But the reality is the U.S. is just better defense, better goaltending, and a deeper forward group. Clearly, we're coming. Oh my gosh, how is that not? That was a headshot. Oh my gosh, this terrible turnover. JT Miller score. Come on. Gosh, this is gonna get ugly. And they just pissed us off too by a dirty hit there. Good hit from JT. Crosby's 100% playing in that game. No way he doesn't. Rager, I promise you it'll be Matthew Tkachuk at Four Nations final. It'll be the same thing. It'll be the exact same thing. Crosby he'll suit up. He'll be on the bench. He'll maybe take a shift. You think Sidney Crosby's playing for 15 minutes against the United States? If he shouldn't go out there because we will hurt him. Like, if he's out there, he's fair game. It's not like we can't touch him. If Crosby goes out on the ice, Brady Tkachuk's running him. You do realize that, right? Slovakia is horrible? No, it's U.S. is just... Slovakia's like the same level as Czechia. Like, they've performed so well at this tournament. We're just dominating. We're just too good. Dude, don't you have a job? I requested off work. Today to stream these games. My job is right in front of me. Destroying Slovakia and striking fear into the hearts of every Canadian watching. That's my job. And my job's not finished. I want more goals. Here's Quinn Hughes. Oh, what a pass. Brady gets a tip. Oh, now we get some extracurriculars. Pospisil is such a little twat. I hate that rat. I hope Brady punches him in the face. When the Blackhawks played the Calgary Flames earlier in the year, Pospisil on Slovakia took a run at Frank Nazar and Connor Bedard. I hate that rat. Quinn Hughes is so good. Oh my goodness. Halva. Brady just wedging it in there. I love this. Mixing it up, showing the fangs a little bit. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Martin Feravari. You got guys that can take it a run. You don't. You have Tom Wilson and Sam Bennett. That's it. You don't have real physicality up front. You don't have real strength up front. Mitch Marner, Suzuki, those guys are weak sauce. Big hit from Charlie McAvoy in open ice. My goodness, did he step into him. This American team is mean. We are mean. Oh, boy. Gosh, we have Sanderson and Werenski. Our defense is so good. Matthew Chuck flips the puck over Slavkovsky's stick. Quinn Hughes carrying it out. Tries to get it to Matthews. It goes behind him. They call it for icing. Little miscue between Quinn and Austin Matthews. Hate Brady. I love Brady. I'm a USA fan. I love Brady Tkachuk. The Tkachuk bros are the embodiment of what's good about the sport of hockey. They are. Hate it or love it. That's what you love about the sport. Just the stars being fuck you, like physical fighters. Like, It's what's great about the sport. Talent, speed. Gensel plays it up the boards. Boldy fighting in the corner. Slovakia trying to break it out. See, that's the thing is like this is Slovakia's game is they kind of hunker down and then try to beat you on the counterattack with their speed. You can't beat our blue line with speed. Like you're not going to be able to get in behind Wawrinski or Hughes, you know? Or Slavin. Like we are way too fast, way too mobile on the back end for Slovakia to beat us. It's just like a terrible stylistic matchup for the Slovakians. Just got here what I'd miss. Great goal from Dylan Larkin. The Sens would probably want a first. Nazar and a D prospect might be low on that offer. I would love Brady on the Hawks. Yeah, that would be insane. I'd consider that, honestly. And Frank Nazar's my favorite player on the team. Can't get rid of Nazar. I think if you're getting Brady Tkachuk in return, you'd be willing to part ways with Frank Nazar. And I'm the biggest Frank Nazar glazer out there. But the Goudreaus. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go USA. Bro, you were so fair weather. You were so wishy-washy. You don't actually want the USA to win, you clown. No effing way Ottawa would want to entertain that trade. You never know what happens down the line. Sometimes it's not necessarily what the team wants. Sometimes it's about what a player wants. As of right now, yeah, that trade probably wouldn't happen. Unless it was this year's first. If it was this year's first, you know. Yeah, Quinn Hughes trade is a good thing to look at. Oh, shot from the point, glove save from Hellebuck. Gosh, I don't want a ton of whistles. Can we get through some of this game? I have a Nazar jersey too. I want to be one of those on ice camera guys. Holt, you should figure out how to do that. How to like weasel your way into that job. Cause you got a resume for it. You've done it. That would be insane. You should see if you could do that for like World Juniors. You just got to get in connection with the right people. Nemich's shot goes wide. Nice stick from Nelson defensively there. JT pokes it out of the zone for the Americans. All right, Faravari waiting with the puck behind the Slovakian net. They dump it in. Quinn Hughes retrieves. Passes it over to Jack, but passes it behind him. Quinn plays it to Charlie McAvoy. Oh, Larkin just passed it out of the reach of Jack Hughes. Good look there. They could have had a 2-on-1 if he connected on that pass. Would have been a Hughes, bro, 2-on-1. Matthew Tkachuk on the ice for the Americans. Here's Eichel, gains the line. Looking for passing option. He's got 2 guys on him. Goes back to Quinn. Quinn shoots one from the point. We got a penalty coming. Nice. I don't think it's going to be on McAvoy. Eddie just said it's on McAvoy. I think it's going to be on the Slovakian player. McAvoy was nodding when he was on the ice. Nope, it is on McAvoy. All right, let's take a look at it. We didn't even see it. It wasn't even on camera for us. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, he just comes out in front. Oh my gosh, he could have lost his head there. Holy shit. He did get kind of pushed into him a little bit, but I think anytime you see a guy make contact with the goalie in the crease, they're calling goalie interference on that, but should have been called on Brad Marchand in the Finland game. I think that was just as bad when Brad Marchand literally laid on top of your UC Saros. That one didn't get called. Funny thing that. It's all right. We'll kill this penalty. Honestly, I hope Slovakia gets a couple power play opportunities in this game just to keep our PK locked and loaded and ready, you know? Because that's really how I see it. Canada's path to winning is obviously through their power play. So I want our PK to get tested here. Oh, wow, good keep from Nemec. Nemec over to Dvorsky. Oh. Slavkovsky tried to set the guy up in the slot. Here's Nemec. Marchand was pushed, so was McAvoy. There was clear contact there between the defenseman and McAvoy. It was the exact same thing. It wasn't a blatant push. They were just shoulder to shoulder. If you're in the crease, you can't touch the goalie. Nice stick there from Hanifin. U.S. going to get it out. Maybe have a chance shorthanded here. Here's Larkin pushing the pace. Here's Scott Sanderson. Back to Larkin. Oh, what a save. Larkin almost had his second of the game. USA got to get back. They do. Wow, that was a good look. Larkin almost had his second. Thank you, Mr. Hellebuck thing. Yeah, I've said it a couple times. I said it yesterday or 2 days ago. Thank you, Mr. Hellebuck. Why didn't Finland challenge then? We've been through this. They didn't challenge because if they, on the off chance that they got it wrong, they would have automatically lost the game having to kill another penalty. They didn't want to risk it. Especially since the call was made on the ice as a good goal. They were just scared. Like, the coaches were just scared to take a penalty. That's, like, the obvious answer as to why Finland. Like, you're not doing anything cute by, like, why didn't Finland challenge then? Because they didn't want to get it wrong and have to kill a penalty. That is literally the answer. If that happened to the U.S. would challenge because they'd have confidence in their penalty kill. Werenski moves it up the boards. What a back check from Matt Boldy there. Just picking that guy's pocket as he entered the blue line. Uh-oh, watch out. Big hit. Puck goes out of play here off a couple sticks. Getting a penalty for a lost challenge is so lame. Yeah, I don't know what my take is on that. Like, I understand. Like, I kind of appreciate it. I think my frustration about all of it is, like, all those rules are so wishy-washy and subjective. Like, especially the goalie interference thing, like you never know how it's going to go. And so that's the frustrating part. Like if it was more cut and dry, what would be called goalie interference and what wouldn't be, I wouldn't be as worried about like the penalty for getting a challenge wrong because you'd like really know before challenging or not. But since it's subjective, like you can see, well, Brad Marchand clearly fell on the goalie. But then if the refs like already made the call on the ice, they don't want to overturn it. There was slight contact with, I think it was Howla, you know, you could see them being like, no, actually the call on the ice is going to stand for this one. You know, it's not cut and dry. It's not black and white. There's so much gray area, specifically with the goalie interference, that I think that's the frustration for me, not the penalty after the challenge. As a Canadian, I'm cheering for the U.S. game. Going to be so much sweeter when we beat y'all again. Yeah, I was cheering for Canada too. I want a U.S.-Canada matchup. I want to be the ones to beat Canada. It was close, though. I mean, you guys barely beat Czech, and then you barely beat Finland. So you made that stressful on me when it didn't have to be. You guys aren't beating the Americans, though. Not good enough defensively. Not good enough goaltending. And with Crosby out, you're too thin up front now. You can't play the McDavid-McKinnon line. And Werenski got a penalty for that. That, like, exploded off of his stick. So I get my wish, and the U.S. PK gets to go out again. Yeah, you can't play McDavid, McKinnon, Celebrini for 21, 22 minutes against the U.S. They're going to get worn out. It's not like the Czechs or even Finland. Because we can give that line multiple different looks. We don't have to just play the same line against the triple Mac line. We can have the Eichel line go out against them, and then we can have the Matthews line go out against them. We can alternate. And so they're going to get tired. You can't just play those three together all game. And so you're just too thin up front. The defense is I don't think good enough at moving the puck. Like Doughty, Parayko have not looked very good. I just see trouble for the Canadians. You never know, obviously. It's just one game. Canada's probably going to have power plays too, so that'll help. But I just I don't really see... I just think the U.S. have a better team. Here's Dvorsky, down low, Slafkovsky. See if they can get something on net here. Slafkovsky tries playing it across, hits a stick and goes out of play. 50 seconds left on the kill for the Americans. Canada are dog walking whoever go through this game. Canada hasn't dog walked anybody since the prelims. Canada wasn't able to dog walk a team that had like 9 non-NHL players on it. You think they're going to dog walk this U.S. team? Someone doesn't really know the sport very well, unfortunately. Going down 2-0 and taking their first lead with less than 5 minutes left in the game is not toying with them. That's struggling. Yeah, Finland had them on the ropes just like the Czechs did. The past two teams Canada has faced have literally had them on the ropes, like on the verge of getting eliminated. Canada has not toyed with anyone since France, all right? Like don't let any of these Canadian fans like make you think that like this Canada team is better than this American team. Their defense is not good. The Americans' defense is the gap between the Canadian forward group and the U.S. forward group is much smaller than the gap between the U.S. Blue line and the Canadian blue line. Like, obviously, but ball knowers know that. Ball knowers can understand that. Especially with Crosby out now. Not that Crosby's like, not that Crosby's like their best player. It's just like, with one less guy, I think the forward groups cancel out. I think it's going to be defense and goaltending. It's going to be a tight checking game. I think the defense and the goaltending is better for the U.S. I think that's the edge, but you never know. It's one game. We'll see. I would love to play the Canadians like in a 7-game series. I would be even more confident that the U.S. would beat this Canadian team. Oh, shot comes in. Good look from Sanderson there. Like, you hear people preach it all the time that, like, defending the best defenses are always, you know, the teams that win the Stanley Cup. Like, it's always the defense, and people just look at the forward group, but it's always, like, the defense and the special teams and the goaltending, you know? The U.S. have the edge in 2 of the 3. So that's why I go with the U.S. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. U.S. still got to get through Slovakia. I would like to see another goal by the end of this period for the USA. Nice help along the wall there. Good breakout from the U.S. Here's Gensel. Takes a hit. Gets the pass to Quinn. Oh, wasn't able to find Matthews. Kind of lost an edge there. Maintains possession. Gets it over to Gensel. Oh, he was looking far side for Boldy. Pass didn't get through. The Slovakians have been much better defensively over the past, 10 minutes. They've been better in their own end. Crosby still Eichel. No. Stop it. Stop that. Puck battle here along the wall. U.S. come up with it. Quinn over to Werenski. It's like we play Zach Werenski and Quinn Hughes together. I don't care about Cale Makar. Zach Werenski and Quinn Hughes are better than Cale Makar and Devon Toews. I'm saying it. Oh, Werenski shoots it just wide. Nice play by Brady. Gets it to the front. Oh, almost got to Matthew Tkachuk. Good last-ditch defending there from the Slovakians. Uh-oh. Here they are in transition. Really good back check there from Werenski, who got back and got a stick on that pass. Here's Eichel. Shoots. Deflects out of play. With a little more than 4 minutes left in the period remaining. Defense wins championships. True. U.S. having Quinn now does scare me. Guy's a huge X factor. Yeah. The U.S. split against Canada at 4 Nations without Quinn Hughes. You know? There's a chance that Canada plays the U.S. here without Crosby and Morrissey. The U.S. playing Canada in the finals at 4 Nations without Matthew Tkachuk and Quinn Hughes is a bigger loss. That's a bigger loss than Crosby and Morrissey. But nobody gave the U.S. an excuse. Canadians weren't like, oh, they didn't have Quinn Hughes or Matthew Tkachuk. Nobody said that. We didn't get the excuse, so Canada's not going to get the excuse this time around. I promise you. I'm not letting you guys get off the hook with, oh, Crosby was out. Crosby's out. Quinn plus Werenski is almost unfair. It's insane. It's 2 of the top 3 defensemen on the planet on the same pair. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, trouble finishing, you say. Trouble finishing, you say. Boy, would I have a player for you. Boy, would I have a guy for you, Team Canada. He plays in Chicago, Illinois. Quinn Hughes. Jack tries to play it in. Nice. Oh, he's got Tage. Tage shoots it. Oh, good save. Really good play there. Great look for the Americans. This is what I want to see, as many of those chances as possible. Keep getting those looks. They'll start to go in. What a pass there from Jack Hughes. My goodness. That was close. You're not Canadian. You talk this. You root for Canada this hard and shit on the Americans this hard, and you're American. You should be embarrassed. What a joke. What a weirdo thing to do. Just, oh, they're so much better than us. They're so much better than the Americans. Oh. Like, you're a weirdo for that, bro. I'm sorry. Very strange. Very strange. That'd be like me going like, oh my gosh, the Sharks are so much better than the Blackhawks. Oh my gosh, they're so much better than us. Like, bro, that's like some cuck shit. Like, have some pride, have some dignity. That is embarrassing. My goodness. Could not be me. Would never be me. Ugh. Crazy. Oh, the Sharks are so much better than the Blackhawks. Their rebuild's going so much better. Weird. Very bizarre. All right. Quinn's going to wait. U.S. go for a change. Eichel has the puck. Over to McAvoy, who's going to dump it in. See, I don't know what the play is there. Going strong side on the dump in. When you have nobody forechecking on the weak side. Like, why are we dumping the puck in on that side of the ice? If anything, send it to the opposite corner so that it comes around the boards to where you have your numbers. We've done that a lot, and it kind of like confuses me. Why, like... Like, if you're going to hard rim it, make sure the puck is coming to the side where you have numbers. We keep doing that, and it's kind of frustrating. Sanderson intercepts the puck beyond the U.S. net. The USA get it out. We need to get some ozone time here. I don't love this Sullivan style. I'm not in love with it. You've got so much talent. You don't just have to do the dump and chase. Can I be honest with you? Turnover by the U.S. Puck comes back to the point. Shot comes in, takes a deflection. Hellbuck saves it. Puck still free. U.S. survive. Jack Hughes really calmly in his own end, protecting the puck. Makes a nice play. See, like, do more of that. Now Quinn's going to carry it in. This is what I want to see. Carry the puck into the zone. Jack Hughes just got taken down. Yep. USA going to the power play with the final minute left in this period. 57 seconds of power play time. It's on regular NBC via antenna. McDavid has 96 points. Mac isn't winning the heart. Love Macklin, but he has way more to work with in San Jose than Bedsy did in his last 3 years. Yeah, that's true. I better hope Brady doesn't F him up Sunday. Life according to you. Let's be homers and not make objective statements. You haven't made objective statements. Like I say that the US blue line's clearly better than the Canadian one, and you push back on that. You're so anti the other way. Like I just talked about how I don't like our forecheck. I don't like how we rim the puck to the weak side where we don't have our numbers. I've said Canada has the better power play. I've said that Canada has the top 3 play. If you combine the rosters, Canada probably has the top 3 players. Maybe Quinn Hughes, you make the argument that Quinn Hughes is the top 3 player. But I've said all those things. I just think the U.S. has a much deeper team with better goaltending, better two-way play, and more size up front. I think that's fair. And you're just like, no, Canada's so much. Boom. I'm roasting you. Boom! How's that for some objectivity? Let's go. I want more, though. I want more. Keep your foot on their throats. I want this to be like a 4-goal game. 4 or 5-goal game. Just annihilate these guys. Oh my gosh, we're so gross. Eichel, no look pass. Tage, one-timer. We've got options on both sides. That's a great look on the PP. You don't want Tage just staying down low net front the entire time. I know he's kind of been down low close to the net. You want him coming out so he can use that shot. He's got one of the best shots in the world. It's so, when you have Quinn Hughes or Jack Eichel holding the puck and then you've got a shooting option of Tage Thompson on the left side and Austin Matthews on the right side, it's wicked. I think they're starting to figure it out. I think the power play's starting to look better. Our D-zone structure's honestly been good since the jump. We're just so good in our own end. We just don't really give up many good opportunities. Like, I think Canada's going to have a ton of possession against the U.S., but we clog up the middle of the ice so well. Like, I don't think McDavid and McKinnon are going to be able to attack the middle of the ice the way they have against some of these other teams. We clog it up so well. Yeah, I think we match up very well against Canada. Canada is on another level. Are they? They just barely beat Finland. How are they on another level? What level is it? Floor 3? Like, what level, you know? Like, what level is Canada on? I'm confused. I don't get it. Great period. Yeah. That was awesome. We wanted one more goal there in the final 5. We got it. That was a big power play goal. Yet another level of mediocrity and referee helping. That was a clear trip. They are on level 2. Oh, the Canadians are on level 2. You're right. Canada's on level 2. Ooh, shiver me timbers. Hey, guys. Seth Jarvis and Bo Horvat on your second line. Ooh, I'm a U.S. fan. This is me quaking in my boots. Shiver me timbers. Is that Bo Horvat and Seth Jarvis? Ooh. That's an NHL second line. That's not like a best on best second line. Seth Jarvis and Bo Horvat? Ooh. Impossible. What happens when the U.S. just park the bus every single time the Mac times 3 line is on the ice? They can't get anything going. What happens? How do you score? How do you score against this team? Once you finally break this defensive structure of the U.S., like once you do, if you're Canada, if you get your looks, you still have to beat the best goalie in the world. People saying, oh, Connor Hellebuyck doesn't show up in the great... Connor Hellebuyck's been the best goalie at this tournament. Connor Hellebuyck has been lights out, you know? So I keep trying to like push back against this narrative that like the Canadians are so much better than the U.S. It's preposterous. It's just not based on reality. You just got to look around. Team USA women's hockey is on level 99. The U.S. are going to dominate the women's game for a long time. Right? Isn't that like, I don't really pay attention to women's hockey that much, but the vibe I've kind of gotten is this U.S. team was like heavy, like college age girls. And this Canadian lineup is like much older. Is that true for anyone kind of watching the women's game? Like I've heard some people say that this could be a long era of domination for the U.S. The U.S. women's in that game, I know it went to overtime and Canada had the 1-0 lead the whole game. The U.S. women's were like 2.5 goal favorites heading into that game. Into a gold medal game, they were 2.5 goals favorites. That's insane. That is insane. I'm a huge fan of Team USA women's hockey. They're so good. I watched like the second half of that game yesterday at work. It was awesome. Well, I was kind of worried. And then that Hillary Knight goal with 2 minutes left. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Jordan Binnington this year as Chicago Blackhawks fans, chat. Like, he is not good. He's not. Not trying to be a homer, but would anybody other than Makar and maybe Harley be in the USA's top 60? No. Thomas Harley wouldn't be in the top 60. They wouldn't, like, if Thomas Harley was an American, he wouldn't play over Brock Faber. You know? It was a fun run for Team USA women. They were just so good. That decade's going to be dominant. We love women's hockey. Layla Edwards is my queen. She's a fucking beast. The gold medal game was pretty electric. It was. And honestly, I'm pretty happy that like Canada actually made it. That would have it would have been awesome for them to like just beat down on them again, but it was just for like the drama, the moment we got the overtime goal, like that's sick. You'd prefer that than them just beating up on Canada again, like 5-0, you know? What I missed so far? Very dominant first 5 minutes from the USA, like very dominant. Dylan Larkin scored a really nice goal to put the USA up 1-0. Then Slovakia, give them credit. They responded well. They started possessing the puck actually quite well. You just can't this U.S. team under Mike Sullivan is very happy just playing defense, which is kind of frustrating as a fan when you know you have all the talent to really dictate play. But they have really leaned on this defensive structure and not giving up really good chances. And so Slovakia had possession, but they didn't really get any good looks. They had a couple power plays. They couldn't score on them. Our PK is really, really good. Hellebuck's been solid and has made the saves he's needed to. And then we got a power play with the final minute left in the period. And Jack Eichel threw Tage Thompson was down low by the net and then swung up a little higher around the hash marks on the left circle. And ripped a one-timer, just an absolute snipe of a one-timer off a no-look pass from Jack Eichel. It was a really pretty goal. Really pretty goal. They only let 2 goals in all Olympics. That's pretty ridiculous. They have a lot of Badgers, and I'm a huge Badger hockey fan. KK got MVP. Can't wait to see USA dominant. Outscored 33-2. Oh, my goodness. You were watching it while your students were doing presentation. Yeah, I still had one of my tables left, and I was just waiting for them to finish, and I wasn't even mad because I was just sitting there at work on the clock getting paid to watch the USA-Canada game. And a couple of the chefs were interested. They were like, "What's the score?" And I was like, "Let's go!" They're like, "We got one?" I was like, "Yes, sir." We got fired up. Yeah, dude, it'd be I don't have the I don't follow women's hockey. I haven't really followed many other sports honestly the past couple years, just lack of time. But it would be very good for the sport as a whole if women's hockey continued to grow. It'd be good for the NHL if women's hockey continues to grow. You almost hope that the domination of the U.S. over Canada in the women's game isn't so egregious to the point where it discourages women's hockey in Canada. No, I'm just kidding. Screw them. Dominate them. By the way, why not start streaming on Twitch? No delay. My messages will stop being deleted. Because I have this platform. Because I make YouTube videos. I'm not a Twitch streamer. I guess I could do like a simulcast. Is that a thing you can do? I could stream on Twitch and on YouTube. I like having everything centralized. That's why. Like, I like having everything. I'm like a communist government. I like having everything centralized. I like everything being on the, speaking of the USSR, I like everything being on my YouTube channel. But I guess if I could do both at the same time, I should start streaming on Twitch for people who prefer that. Yeah, they probably should have a WHL team in Chicago. I'm sure that league will continue to expand. It's why you need the Olympics, though. You need these moments, you know, for people to, like, get excited by the sport and have the demand grow. I don't watch... Women's hockey is probably the most entertaining women's sport. I disagree with that. I think women's soccer is really good. I used to, like, that's really the only women's sport that I, like, actually... like watch. Like, I used to like really know women's soccer when I was younger. Like, I could tell you every player on like the top couple teams. The US women's soccer team was so good. PWHL, WNBA. Probably. Women's hockey's pretty bad, though. Yeah, I do feel like women's hockey is like lower in development because they like the PWHL was just created, you know. So like there's been women's soccer leagues forever. The WNBA's been around much longer. It was like women's hockey. It was like what even did they do in the meantime? It was like they just waited for the Olympics and stuff, and it was just college. So now I think the PWHL will like really explode women's hockey. And like you'll probably see like this US team right now, like the US team in like 8 and 12 years from now, it's probably going to be the level is just going to be so much higher. But yeah, it's still like it's still compelling, you know. But it will get better. It's going to get even better. Like the quality of the hockey. They're just going to get better since they're all going to start getting paid and being able to play year round. It'll just keep getting better and better, which is cool. Chicago Navajos. I don't think they'd have to do something related to the Blackhawks. I'd cop if Chicago got a PWHL team, I'd cop a jersey. I'd cop a jersey from a Chinese website. Chicago Whitehawks, that could be pretty cool. I'm all the way up. How do we feel about U.S. Slovakia? People telling me I got to get through. The people on Twitter were saying that I have to get through. Oh, don't overlook Slovakia. You're going to be careful. U.S. going to lose to Slovakia. Okay. Oh, I got to show you guys this thing that I posted right before I went live. I'm all the way up. All right, folks. Canada ties it up late. All right, folks, Canada ties it up late. The late heroics again. But I want you to see here is the play of Macklin Celebrini. All right? The work that this 19-year-old is doing at this level is unheard of. You might notice that he wasn't actually on the ice for this play. He was on the bench. But the humility of Macklin Celebrini is what led to this goal. Being on the bench, that is unreal. I've never seen a 19-year-old do what Macklin Celebrini has done in this tournament. He is unbelievable. That goal came directly from Macklin Celebrini on the bench. Wow. All right, folks. Canada ties it up late. Look, man, Celebrini's great, but the glaze has gotten out of hand. Celebrini saved my dog from a burning building on this play, I said. Yeah, that is me. Did you see the play of Macklin Celebrini on this goal? Look at him. Look at him back there. Look at him. Do you guys see him? Do you guys see him right there? What a play. What a play. I mean, Celebrini to just be back there on the bench in this moment, to have the wherewithal to do that as a 19-year-old, to just be all the way over there on the bench, supporting his team, drinking a water next to Connor McDavid. Every Canadian fan after Celebrini hard rims a puck to the literal best player in the world. Some good rage bait. Some good rage bait. Be honest, it was good rage bait. Okay.
All right. All right, lights out.
Okay, what is... I'm taking this off.
All right, lights out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up my TikTok chat.
There's nothing.
Oh, wait, I can't even play the one TikTok that I posted of the... I posted my reaction to the Quinn Hughes overtime winner. It's got 17K right now. Pretty electric. But I can't post it because YouTube is not allowing... they're not allowing... what's it called? Highlights from the Olympics right now. It's so annoying. Like, you guys know, like, on these streams, I always play NHL highlights. Wait, what? Brain rot time. Hillary Knight being the flag bearer for the U.S. It's an awesome send. If this is truly her last Olympics, Celebrini working wonders. The Italian Canadians out there, dude. Celebrini. They think he's. Ball knower. Read it, chat. It's true. It's true. They're thin up front. They should have had Bedard. They should have had Bedard. I tried to tell them. I tried to plead with them. They didn't listen to me. They said, no, we'll take Seth Jarvis and Bo Horvat and have them play in our top 6 in the semifinals. That's what we'll do. Yeesh. They probably should have listened to me. We are underway in the second period. 2-0 USA. Let's get. I want more. I want more. US dump it in. I don't know how to pronounce the goalie's name. But he grabbed Havala. How is it spelled? H-A-L. Is there an L in there? I know it ends in A-J. I know it's like V-A-J. It's probably like I. It probably makes the I sound. A-J. They're probably pronounced, like the announcers are probably getting it wrong. Oh, Faravari took a numbnut penalty. US have the chance to go up 3-0. Let's see this power play cook again. We go back to the peeper. Let's go, boys. Let's get another one. Ah, Brady Tkachuk just being the agitator. Goes down. He acted like he got shot there. He eats those punches for breakfast. He acted like he got shot. Attaboy, Brady. One-timer, Jack Eichel. Ooh, misses wide. Quinn Hughes, nice. They keep it in. Matthews to Eichel now. I did start the clock. Here's Eichel, waiting from the left side in between the hash marks. Tage Thompson, in tight. Oh, almost found Matthew Tkachuk. Quinn now. His shot gets blocked. Eichel still has it. Left side. Surveying, looking for Matthews' back door. Wow, great passing. Almost got through to Matthews' back door. Oh, they're going to call Matthews for a hook here. That's pretty bad. It was a stick lift. That's soft. Slovakia gets bailed out. It's okay. I think 4-on-4 might be better for us, honestly. Oh, wow. What a stick that was. By Cooch. Good job, Cooch. That's kind of a soft call. That's a stick lift. Back in high school gym class, that wouldn't have been a hooking call. That would have just been a good defensive technique. Trocheck loses the draw. Oh no. Faber goes to the ice. Sanderson intercepts. Here's Faber to Larkin now. Larkin flings it ahead, hoping for Trocheck. The Slovakians get on the puck. 58 seconds left of 4-on-4. Slovakia gains the line. Got a little bit of space. US have too many guys down low. Yeah. We're not on the PK yet, boys. You know that, right? It's 4-on-4. We shouldn't have 3 guys down low. Like, play man on 4-on-4. Just play man. Here's Boldy. Nice. Over to Quinn. Quinn Hughes gets impeded by the ref. Still gets the pass off. Werenski. Oh! Eichel did a little drive-by right in front of the net to create a nice little screen. Slovakia gets it into the U.S. zone with 10 seconds left of 4-on-4. Nice. U.S. get on it. They'll be able to get their penalty killers on the ice here. Here's Eichel. Takes one towards the net. Goes around. Nice. He's got space. Oh! U.S. got to get back here. Boldy's going to be gassed as well. Oh, thank God. Uh-oh. Slovakia still has it. Shot gets blocked. Great block from McAvoy. I think it broke his stick, though. It goes the length of the ice. U.S. need to make some changes here. Slovakia tried to play quick, but U.S. are able to make the changes that they need. Now Eichel's going to get to go off. Good work there from the U.S. My light just went out again. I'll plug it back in when we get a whistle. Hellebuck stops it behind his net, and that does it for the very brief man advantage for the Slovakians. Austin Matthews comes out of the box. Slavkovsky into the zone. Here's Dvorsky. Ooh, threw it across looking for Slavkovsky again. Couldn't find him. Shot comes in. Hellebuck makes the save and gets skated into by Tomáš Tatar. And Hellebuck was not very appreciative of that. I'm glad Bedard has got to rest instead of going to Milano. Oh, yeah. As a USA fan, I'm pumped about it because if they brought him, he'd be playing in the top 6. And that would concern me as a USA fan. But they just don't have, with outside of those top 3 guys, outside of the Mac times 3, they don't have a ton of offensive weapons. Like, it really doesn't feel like it. And he's also just gotten to rest and recover, and he's going to come back with a chip on his shoulder. All things considered, it's great for me. I am a Blackhawks fan and a USA Hockey fan. Okay. This fucking thing is always so hard to plug in. I'm like 20 seconds behind. Nice offside, Slovakia. Yeah, I'm wearing a Patrick Kane New York Rangers jersey. It doubles as a USA Hockey jersey. Come on. I wore my Matthew Tkachuk jersey on stream against Sweden. I had to give it a rest. I ordered 2. I ordered a Matthew Tkachuk jersey and a Matt Boldy USA jersey. And the Matt Boldy USA jersey just didn't come in or hasn't come in. I should probably check my email to see if that's ever coming in. Slovakia breaks it out. I got to alternate the jerseys, bro. I'll wear the Matthew Tkachuk jersey in the gold medal game. Oof. All right, Brady gets on the puck. Who was that pass to, Brady? What were you smoking? Slovakia is starting to take charge. I don't think that's happening. They've had 2 shots from like the blue line. I don't know if I'd say they're taking charge. They've had some possession. They're not even close to scoring a goal, though. The only way that Slovakia is going to be able to score on the U.S. in this game is like shots from the point that take a couple of redirections. You need a couple of lucky bounces. And so I just severely doubt that Slovakia is going to be able to get 3 of those in this game. Like in my mind, this game is already over because Slovakia, if they were going to have a chance to kind of do what Finland just did to Canada, they were going to have to score first. It's just so hard to score against this U.S. team, the way they play defense. Tom Brady pretending to care about hockey. I think it's cool for the photo op, the Hughes boys with Tom. I don't think every person that takes a picture with a hockey player has to be a certified puck knower. He showed love. He did the Spit and Chicklets podcast. I appreciate it. I'm not sitting here like wondering, I wonder what Brad Pitt is doing. Brad Pitt better be watching this team. I don't care. I don't care what these celebs, watching puck or not. Yeah, Tom was a great announcer for the Bears. He just glazed McAvoy's head to the box. He just glazed the shit out of Caleb and the Bears the entire time. It was awesome. It was. Why was McAvoy's stick up so high? Brady talking shit. He is such a slime ball. I love it. I do want to see more from that line. I feel like that line's been quiet. And I'd like to see them step it up a bit. That Eichel and Kachuk line. Nice. U.S. clear it. Come on! Slovakia dumps it. It's going to be icing. Jeez. Brutal from the Slovaks. Slovakia going to win gold for Olympic diving. Charlie McAvoy Sr. Long Beach native. Oh, he's mic'd up. Can we hear his comms? Can we hear some Chuck Sr. comms, please? I want to hear comms from Chuck Sr. Clear comms here for Chuck Sr. Here comes Slovakia. Into the zone. Wrap around. Tough angle. Hellebuck had that sealed. They get it back to the point. Nice defensive play from Nelson along the boards, and he gets it out. Great work from Broccoli. Slovakia should have brought Nestor still. True. Here's Slavkovsky. Ooh. Nice shot block there. Slovakia getting some possession. They haven't really got any of these shots to the net, you know. Nemec, one-timer, missed the net. That's going to do it for the Slovakian power play. They're just not getting anything. On the man advantage on 5-on-5, there's just hasn't been many looks. Oh, here's a good one. And he fanned on it. That was probably their cleanest look. 3-on-2. Sanderson up in the rush. Just waited. Should have taken a shot. Here's Gensel. Nice find. Matthews. Oh. Good save. Here's Quinn from the point. Just looking for Werenski there. Nice pinch from Quinn. I love our D getting up that high. Why not? That was a really good look for Matthews. New to college is the U.S. team all college players. Oh! No, the U.S. team is all NHL superstars. Yep. Faravari going back to the box. What a numbnut. What a moron. This guy's an idiot. No, the U.S. team is an NHL all-star team. The U.S. have some of the best players in the world. If you're a junior and you have a kid, would he be junior? Or will your dad become senior? No, your son becomes the third. He is Charlie the third. And then Chuck Sr. stays Chuck Sr. And then Chuck Jr. stays Chuck Jr. Vinny Trocheck as a superstar is a stretch. They're not all superstars. Vinny Trocheck is not a superstar. But he's a solid. Bro thinks we are still in the Miracle on Ice era. I think he was baiting. I think he knows. I think he was just trying to rage bait. My friend texted me. He said, "Good start from the Americans. Don't play with your food. Lick that plate clean." Oh my gosh. Lick that plate clean. Let's not play with our food. He's a solid guy. Yeah, he's a guy. He's a guy. Same thing with JT Miller. JT Miller had a 100-point season once. He was a star. Now he's just a guy. Oh, Slafkovsky smacking McAvoy, dead-legging McAvoy there. They're going to bring out the fangs. The U.S. are going to get pissed off, I think, here. Let's punish them on this power play. They're being physical little rats. Let's like that slash after the like from behind the play on McAvoy is such a chicken shit play. Let's put the paint on. Let's rip another one here. Eichel should get this puck. Oh, he can't get it out up to the point. Oh my gosh, terrible. Good keep by Quinn Hughes. Eichel to Matthews. Oh, it doesn't get across. Here's Quinn. Shoots. Matthews hits the iron. Tight angle shot for Matthews on the rebound there. Hit the post. Hit the post. Here's Eichel. Stick handling in a phone booth. Kachuk maintains possession. Gosh, this is an all-hands team right now. Yes! Oh! Matthews with another great look. What a save. A couple of great looks. This power play is getting nasty, man. This power play is getting gross. We've got an all-hands team with Quinn Hughes, Matthew Kachuk, and Jack Eichel, and then a couple of snipers out there in Tage Thompson and Austin Matthews. Such a sick power play. Oh, Tage couldn't handle that pass in the slot. There's Matthews. Gets it back from Tage. Back to Quinn. Eichel now. Back to Quinn Hughes. Eichel. Low. Oh. Oh. Puck's still free. Oh my gosh, Tage Thompson looked like he just got shot. Austin Matthews gets it over to Eichel. It hits his skate. He doesn't know where the puck is. Nice. U.S. keep it alive. Gosh, this power play is so sick. These killers got to be exhausted out there. This first unit's been out there the entire 2 minutes. Here's Eichel. Tage down low. Looking for Matthew Kachuk. Quinn Hughes. Eichel now. Find Matthews. You had one more pass. The pass was on there. Eichel was set on shooting. But I think he should have gone across to Matthews. They're going to go in for one more push. Awesome. Oh! Matthew Kachuk. Hard rim. Gets it to Eichel. These guys need to get off the ice now. Reverse hit from Matthew Kachuk behind the net. Fresh bodies on for the U.S. Larkin. Slovakia is finally able to get it out. Keep this close though. Don't let these guys all get off the ice. Oh no. Little mishap from their goalie. Larkin's got to be more ready there as the F3. Matthews has like 3 or 4 goals this tournament already. Here's Larkin. Pass gets to Boldy. Oh, they score, but that might be a kick. Yeah, they call it a kick. Gensel. That was sweet, though. Gensel is like, will Gensel ever score? I think we're looking at the wrong guy in the top 6. Did he kind of just open his foot? Oh, no, my vape. Like the stream. There's 30 of us in here. Thank you, Rager. Yes, if you guys wouldn't mind. It's no sweat off your back. If you could do me a huge favor and like this stream. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, don't look at the ref like this. Watch him look at the ref. Oh, like, try to sell it better than that. He kicks it and looks at the ref and goes, oh, don't fucking make that face, bro. What are you doing? Why is he making that face? Oh my gosh. If that's me, I'm immediately going like, no, I just opened up my foot. I just opened up my leg. What? I didn't kick it. This dude looks over at the ref. Oh my gosh. Tell me you're guilty. That was the look of guilt right there. That was the face of a man that just kicked a puck into the net. Oh, wow. I do have the dogs out. The dogs are barking. Dogs are barking. What am I gonna have my Doc Martens on? Should I have boots on in my bedroom? What should I do and who should a booster to kick goals? What should I do and who should a booster to get kick goals allowed in NHL? Kick goals shouldn't be allowed in the NHL. Is there a universe where Matthews comes to Chicago when the Leafs take a first-round exit? The Leafs aren't making the playoffs this year. First off. I don't know. Probably not. But that would happen in like 2 years. Or whenever Matthews' contract's up, probably. He wants to stick around in Toronto, I think. All right, Slovakia dumps it into the U.S. zone. Werenski gets there. Passes it up to Jack Hughes, who gains the line. Couple shoulder shrugs. Back to Werenski. Jack gets it back up high. Makes a nice move. Shoots! Scores! What a goal, Jack Hughes! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Jack Hughes, you are disgusting. Hughes bros are taking over this tournament, man. The Hughes bros are taking... Oh my gosh, these fucking losers on the iPad. Let's see if it's offsides. Fuck you. This better not be. This was such a pretty goal. If this is offsides, I'll jump off my balcony. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And the celebration in front of the bench is so sick. Wow. Kane should have been on this team. That was Patrick Kane-esque. That was a total Patrick Kane goal. Oh my gosh. He is a fucking beautician. What a goal. Wow, that was pretty. Route, yeah. I told you. Did I say this was going to happen? Did I not tell you guys this would happen? There's no... I'm happy. I'm excited. This is not surprise. You're not getting a surprise celebration out of me. This is... Oh, another one. Eichel. Oh, my gosh. What a goal. Oh! Brady and Matthew Tkachuk to Cernak. Eric Cernak. Nice turnover, buddy. It's 4-0. We have a rout. We have a rout here in Milano Cortino. Woo! Gosh, man. Cernak, who's been going at these guys all game. The Tkachuk bros Just beating up on him. Oh, look at them. Look at Brady. Look at Brady. Oh my gosh, they're such assholes. Woo! 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 Read it and weep. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me tuck it in. Woo! Oh my gosh, man. And they pulled their goalie. They pulled, oh my gosh. Canadians, we're coming for you. Canada, you're dead. Canada, you're dead. Oh my gosh, we're the best team at the tournament, obviously. Canada, you're dead. So enjoy this moment. Enjoy the win against Finland in the semifinal. Enjoy it, Canada. Enjoy it now, because a fucking train is coming for you. Oh my gosh, we're so much better than everyone. The U.S. team is the way everyone was talking about this Canadian team is what this U.S. team is. Can we be honest? Like, the glaze that the Canadians were getting is what this U.S. team actually is. The Canadians are a top-heavy team with a pretty mediocre blue line and a bad goaltender. Oh my gosh. I said it. I said it. I said I wanted 4-1. That was my original prediction of this game. It could be and should be worse. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to just watch that over and over again. The Chernak fucking them just Brady getting up in his ear after they scored. Talking like the best players aren't on team. Yeah, but I'm not. Luckily, hockey is not a game of just who is the best players. Because, like, if it was, the Edmonton Oilers would have a dynasty, you know? The Edmonton Oilers have 2 of the top 3, 2 of the top 4 players on the planet. But they lose to the Florida Panthers. Because the Florida Panthers have a better team. Like, yes, McDavid and McKinnon are the best players in the world. They are. The U.S. has a way better team. I'm not talking, like that. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. Oh, no, it's a 3-on-1. It could get worse. Oh, Thompson was probably the worst trigger man to have there. Oh, my God. Dad, it's a routing. Canada's dead. Canada is dead. This is not even close. This U.S. team is scary. Yep, depth matters. Exactly. Depth and defense. You need those things to win important hockey games. U.S. has more of both. Just calling it like I see it. Look, Canada has a chance. Canada has a chance, but I don't know how you can look at these two teams top to bottom, look at their blue lines, look at the way the goaltenders have performed. You know, look at the way Canada has needed to stack their top 3 players on the line to score goals and win games. I don't know how you can see all those things and be like, yeah, Canada's going to obviously win this game. Oh, no, U.S. have numbers again. Here's JT Miller barreling to the net. Oh, had a great drop pass. Trocheck throws one. Here's Quinn Hughes. JT behind the net. Like, I don't know how you can see all those factors and be like, yeah, Canada's got this. Do you know the sport? Do you understand the sport? Oh! Trocheck got one to the net. It got through. Good shift from the U.S. fourth line there. Jeez, McAvoy just getting hounded. Doesn't matter. Slovakia's going to start getting pissed. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is Slovakia getting pissed off here and going to start taking runs at guys. Faravari breaks it out for the Czechs, or the Slovakians. And we got a whistle here. Something behind the play that we didn't see on camera. Brady Tkachuk. Oh, yeah. Is Brady going too? All right, so one of the Slovakian players is going to the box. I don't know if Brady's also going to the box. They're going like this. They're jawing at each other. We are really getting under these guys' skin. Like, guys, if you don't think this is going to happen against the Canadians, we're just going to bully them. We're going to be talking shit, hitting them. This is that fourth goal where Chernak just got bodied by both Kachuk bros, and they stayed around. Dad, you have to see this, the fourth goal for the U.S. We score, and Brady Kachuk just stays in Chernak's ear and is just jawing at him after the whistle, or after the goal. Oh, it's so good. The Slovakians are completely broken. Oh, man. This is the confidence booster you wanted in this game. You didn't want to have trouble with these guys and then go into the game against Canada and be like, oh, no, like, what are we capable of? You wanted to bowl these guys over. You just wanted to run through them. And run through them they have. I think we might be going to the power play again. Jack Eichel's one of the best centermen in the world, though. Yeah, he is. His two-way ability, like... He can't do the same things offensively as McKinnon and McDavid can. But he's so good defensively. He's so good in the tight areas, you know? Like he's like a perfect hockey player. He's incredible. And same thing with Austin Matthews. You know, I know he gets a lot of hate, but yeah, USA back on the peeper. The cross-checking. I would love to... We never saw that. It was a cross-checking on Brady Kachuk behind the play that we didn't see. I would love to have seen that. Here's Eichel. Down low for Tage. Thompson curls back. Does it again. Back to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes shoots one. It hits bodies in front and gets out of the zone. Here's Eichel to Kachuk to Matthews. Back to Quinn Hughes. Austin Matthews winds up the one-timer. Fakes it. Down low. Matthew Kachuk goes across. Was looking for Tage out in front. Didn't get it to him. Now here's Austin Matthews. Down low, Matthew Kachuk. Back to Austin Matthews. The pass to Quinn gets tipped, but he gets the puck anyway. Over to Eichel. You really want Jack Eichel to be the guy with the puck. Oh, Quinn Hughes just fanned on that one-timer. Slovakia goes for a change. U.S. Oh, no. Turnover by Austin Matthews. The Slovakians have numbers. Here they are. Did they just miss the net, or did Hellbuck get a piece of that? That was a bad turnover from Austin Matthews in the neutral zone there. Let's tighten it up here. Let's tighten it up here. Keep the foot on the gas. None of this, like... Don't get this, like, aura of invincibility and, like, you're better than everyone. Like, keep attacking these guys. You can't be throwing these... Hellbuck did get a piece of that. You can't just be throwing these, you know, these pumpkins in the neutral zone just because you're up 4-0. I don't want to see any sloppy shit like that, chat. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. I'd rather see dump and chase than trying to get too cute. All right, here's Werenski. Gets it back from Jack Hughes. One-timer. Oh, Boldy's twig snapped in half as he took the one-timer. U.S. keep it alive. We got to get that stick out of the way. Werenski, good pass. Oh, stuff attempt from Brady. Gensel still has the puck. Over to Werenski. Werenski rips one. It goes just wide. One-timer. Oh, Jack Hughes scores again. Oh my gosh, the first shot goes right off the wall behind the net and bounces straight to Jack Hughes, who makes no mistake. It's 5-0, and it is a rout. It is on here in Milano Cortino. Woo! Jeepers, man. It's getting ugly. Werenski misses it off the back wall, and Jack Hughes just ready there for the one-timer. Doesn't celebrate this one. Doesn't celebrate. Has a little bit of class. He was ready for that. We are so good. We are so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's 3:43. There is a chance I end up maybe ending stream slightly early just because I'm interviewing Ben Pope at 5 o'clock. So I might turn off stream a little prematurely if I have to. Wow, the women's hockey game had 7.7 million viewers. That's sick. This USA Canada gold medal is going to break records. I think it is on regular NBC. I think it is. I don't know, but I have Peacock though. Slavkovsky, tight angle. Don't give up a goal. Shut these guys out. 30 seconds to go left in the period. Here's Larkin. Shoots one. Oh, and US are going back to the power play. Gensel just got one up high. Interference. Jeez. Slovakia's starting to get really frustrated. Just keep it going. Just keep. I want to kill these guys. Remember all the shit Canada was talking about, oh my gosh, USA barely beating Denmark. All this shit in the prelims. Canada fans, you guys are so funny. You talk shit way too soon. Now we're going into the gold medal game with the Canadians coming off of a fortunate win. A couple of fortunate wins, if we're being honest. And the U.S. beating Sweden in overtime. They played well. Sweden's amazing. And then us just absolutely routing Slovakia. 5 seconds left. Shoot the puck. Nice. I'm glad he just threw it to the net there. All right, that'll do it for the second period. It is an ugly one. It's an ugly one here in Milan. Let me tell you guys that right now. This is revenge for 2022. Gold medal game is going to be absolute cinema. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready. Lev, no CHGO pod today? Huh? Gold medal game's going to be... Oh, I read that. What time's the gold medal game? Dude, I think it's 7 a.m. local time. I think it's 7 a.m. for Chicagoans Central Time. PK.
And I like what he's stirring up on the international stage. Game by game, he's been getting better and feeling more comfortable out here. Oh my goodness, he's tap dancing again. It's a shimmy shake. A drop, stop, pop, pull up, snap. Cook it however you want it, folks. Footage is there.
Let's go. PK getting fired up over his boy Jack Hughes. Man, Jack Hughes has been so good. We needed him to step up like this. He was straight up bad at foreign nations. He was a detriment to the team. He has been fantastic at this tournament. Man, I can't say I'm surprised. I cannot say I'm surprised about anything that's happening, about anything that's unfolding, and I'm not going to be surprised when the U.S. beat Canada. I'm not going to be. I'll be jubilant. I'll be stoked. I'll be happy. I'll talk a lot of shit. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised. Wait, I should be replying to these tweets. Dude, why does this guy hate me? I'm going to X. I'm pulling up X. What did I do to this guy? Oh, wait, what did Johnny say? Dude, I hate this keyboard. It's so bad. Barley? Did I spell it wrong? I can't spell. I can't spell or read. It's literally in the bio of my YouTube channel. Why does this kid hate me? Who is this guy? How do I... Where's that picture I just saved? There we are. Oh, not you, Lee. Him, he said barley. Oh. Honestly, I can't spell, so like I didn't even notice. What'd this guy say? What'd this guy say to our Pookie? I'd be salty too if the person who was supposed to be the next face of the league, Bedard, constantly got outshined by someone who was labeled as Jonathan Tays Light, Celebrini in his draft year. The kid is 19 and casually has 10 points at the Olympics. Like, I don't care about how many points Macklin Celebrini scored against France, chat. I don't. I do not care. I do not care. Huh? Jonathan Taze is one of the best centermen of all time. That's super high praise. I wish I will find a partner who loves me as much as people love Celebrini. You will never. No one loves anyone as much as Canadian fans love Macklin Celebrini. He's their new darling. Okay, now I see it. U.S. barley. Barley. Chat, we barley squeeze by. Barley. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny stuff. I crack myself up. Barley. I guess let's just go on regular Twitter. See what people are saying. Oh my gosh. Some of these. Yeah, yeah. Also, the uniform matchup in this game is horrific. The uniform matchup in this game is so bad. It's so much red, white, and blue. Who you think wins, Finland or Slovakia? Obviously, you'd think Finland because they have the better team on paper. But often in those bronze medals, like it'll mean more to Slovakia. You know, like the Finnish team, like those superstars that they have, might be checked out after losing. You know, I could totally see Slovakia upsetting them, and they already beat them earlier in the tournament. So, but before the tournament, I did predict U.S. gold, Canada silver, Finland bronze. So, I wouldn't mind Finland winning the bronze. Oh my gosh. Yeah, holy cow. That high sticking call that McKinnon drew was such an embellishment at the end. Jeez, I didn't even see that replay. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. McKinnon barely got touched and he acted like he got shot in the head. That is so bad. Canada's kind of gutless, man. This Canada team is kind of won like scummy ways. New to hockey is is all... No. Bad bait. Bad bait. Timu was not happy. Timu. Beating greatest hockey country in the world and the Canadian referees same night is impossible, I guess. Absolutely embarrassing penalty 90 seconds ago in the Olympic semifinal. It is pretty gutless that these refs are all Canadians. It is pretty gutless. Who in the world thought this was a good idea? They're all standing up for Johnny Hockey. That's electric. I should have done that. I should have taken off my... I should have stood up. Tipped my cap to Johnny Hockey. Gosh, Twitter is so AIDS. Still can't believe Bedard didn't get picked for this team. See, they cope. They cope. But, like, that's not... this defense would get stuffed in a locker. This defense would get stuffed in a locker. Oh my gosh, this keyboard. They'd get bullied. Like, you'd be able to give that decor a swirly. You know what I'm saying? Rip your eyes, Slivkowski. Olympics Linsanity run. It's a banger. What's Johnny saying? BTA. It really is BTA. Alarm is set for Sunday. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Barley. 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 I can't believe we still have another period of this. Chat. To all the Blackhawks fans in here. I've got a list of things I'm talking to Ben Pope about. You guys want to hear it? A little sneak preview. Let me know if I miss anything important. So, Florida pick, obviously. Going to talk extensively about the Florida pick. I got to know more about that situation. Trade deadline, Mikheyev, Dickinson, Murphy, what kind of to expect there. And then with that, if you trade a couple or three of those guys or two of the three of those guys and you get draft capital, what are we doing with the draft capital? What are we doing with second round picks? Should we be drafting all these players? Will we start to get maybe a little more aggressive this summer, packaging assets? Should that be a thing? Should Kyle Davidson have some pressure to do that? McKenna, Hawks are not likely to select McKenna and weren't likely before the Exalt. Why? When they need a play driver on the left side, why is McKenna automatically out? Levshinov, is he going to sit more with Rinzel and Korchinski coming up? Anything else? Anything else really important that you guys want to hear about? Is it total medals or total gold medals that determine which country wins the Olympics? I don't know. They're passing the cervezas around. Papa Hughes passing the brewskis around. Celebrating this Jack Hughes masterclass. You can give Quinn Hughes a swirly too? No, you can't. You can't give Quinn Hughes a swirly if you can't catch him. He's too fast. Oh, I forgot we're on the power play still. Can we get the puck? Thank you. We've got some different personnel out for this. We got Dylan Larkin. No Tage. Interesting. Dylan Larkin here. What's the deal with that? Dylan Larkin on this power play. Oh, he took the face off, didn't he? I wasn't paying attention. That makes sense. "37 seconds left. Tage Thompson injured. No, I would imagine they had Larkin in to win the face-off. He's the best face-off guy on the team. I think he was like 80% heading into this game or something ridiculous like that. I would imagine that's what it was, but what do I know? Second unit out. Here's Jack Hughes. Back to the point. Werenski. Back to Jack. Oh, Nelson, one-timer. Didn't get much on it. It was a bouncer from Jack, a little saucer. Jack gains the line. Oh, my gosh, he's so patient. He's just dancing. He's got the tap dancing shoes out, as PK would say. Jack behind the net. Here's Werenski. Back to Jack Hughes. One-timer. Sanderson gets blocked. That one doesn't get through. It goes off the stick and out of play. Maybe ask him if there's any sleeper late round picks. He's not like a he's not a prospect guy. He spends his job is to cover the Chicago Blackhawks. He's not watching junior hockey. He's not gonna know. That's not the guy you ask about sleeper picks late in the first round. Like, if you ask me what sleeper picks I'd want late in the first round, I'd be like, I don't know. I'm not, as Jay Swish would say, I don't watch minors. You know, like I wouldn't know what late round picks the Blackhawks should go after. Oh, Tage is injured. That's a bummer. I don't like that. That sucks, man. That's like worst nightmares. You're picking up injuries in this game. Faber over to Slavin. Uh-oh. US get it out. They ice it. Yeah, that Thompson injury sucks. Maybe they're sitting him because the game's over. I mean, maybe like if he's just got like a nagging thing and it's not that big of a deal and they're just telling him to sit it out, that's fine. But like him not being on the bench and like it's not like they're like, oh, we're comfortable in this game, let's sit Tage Thompson. You know, it's not like he'd be the guy that. So we'll have to monitor that. Hopefully he's good to go for Sunday. I don't have the volume on, so if they're saying anything, if they're giving us any information, please let me know in the chat. Ooh. Okay, let's blow this board battle dead. I mean, it's been here for 30 seconds. All right. And it's offsides. U.S. didn't keep it. Damn. Man, I feel good about this 5-0, though. Damn, those poor Slovakia fans. I'd leave. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. I'd stay till the end, support my team and my country. All right. Slovakia gets on the puck in their own end. I'd say they're going to really throw the kitchen sink here, but it might be... you need the kitchen sink and a bazooka. I don't know if the kitchen sink will be enough. I don't know if you can beat this USA team. I'm gonna start that dialogue. Can you beat this USA team? We were concerned. I was concerned. My concern with this US team was like the offense. Like, can they score goals? You know, they've played really well defensively all tournament. They're feeling good right now, scoring some goals. You know? Oh, Canada. Oh, man. I'm excited for Sunday. I'm nervous for Sunday. Who do you think wins, this team or Miracle on Ice team? This team would kill the Miracle on Ice team. This team would kill the Soviets. I mean, we're talking about a team 40 years later. They would skate circles around him. Oh, no. Slavkovsky scores. I didn't want to give up a goal. I wanted to shut these guys out. I wanted to shut out. Did we become very good in this 4 years, or did Slovakians become really bad? We're really good. We're an amazing team. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't let yourself do that. When Canada was beating up on teams, everyone was, oh my gosh, Canada's just so much better than everyone. Nobody was like, oh wait, France is literally not even a real country. Not even a real team. He gave up. What a cornball. His miracle run continues at the Olympics. Good for him. Loser. I want more now. I want more goals now. Now that we just conceded, I want to get a couple back. Oh, what a tip there from Austin Matthews. This would be such a sweet goal, please. Oh, that would have been so sick. The sidearm, that was insane. Faber shoots one from the point. Gets kicked into the corner. Canada's going to be hungry after 2 close ones. Ooh, shiver me timbers. Canada's going to be hungry after 2 close ones. I don't think so. I think they were going to be hungry regardless. It's the gold medal game against the U.S. I'm not scared of Canada. That team, there's literally, if you're a fan of this USA team, there is zero reason to be scared of Canada. Yeah, maybe you should be a little scared of McDavid and what McKinnon can do. But, a full 60-minute game? Like, this is the better lineup. This is the better team. What are the live odds to win the whole thing? Is Canada still favorited over the U.S.? You can already bet on Finland, Slovakia. That's hilarious. Wow, it's like a pick 'em. Canada's minus 111, USA's minus 108. It's so close now. Oh, Jack Hughes almost got the hat trick. That'd be sick. Clayton Keller's out there finally. Yeah, you should be playing him. Jack Hughes, try to play it into Larkin. Sauces it over to his brother Quinn. Quinn dumps it in. I wonder how much money you'd win if you bet money at the beginning of the Olympics on U.S. They were plus 190. Oh, no. They were plus 190 to win. So if you bet $10 on them to win the gold medal. Oh, my gosh. Brady's all alone on a breakaway. Here he comes on his forehand, and the goalie makes the save. Damn. Come on, Brady. Come on, Brady. Yeah, so if you bet $10, you win $19. However, after Canada beat Czechia, when they already got through Czechia, and before the U.S. played Sweden, the U.S. odds were plus 210, and that was when I bet on them. So I got better odds. Wait, let me pull this up. My proof for you guys. I bet on the U.S. to win gold before the Sweden game. Can this thing fucking focus? Bang. Bang. Plus 210. Better odds than before the tournament. That's how you get juice right there. Better odds than before the tournament. Ball knower. We're destined. This Olympics is meant for us to win. I feel it in my bones. USA-Canada on Sunday is going to be maybe the best game I've ever watched. I'm prepared for that to be the most stressful, intense, best hockey game that I'll ever watch. Or that I've watched this far in my life. I'm prepared to say that. I'm prepared for that to be reality. It's going to be insane. It's going to be such a good game. But I don't know, man. A lot of hours between now and then. I'm gonna record a pod tomorrow morning, a little gold medal preview with Justin Lynch, B-Hawk memes. We're gonna do a little gold medal preview, like shorter pod episode that'll come out tomorrow during the day. And then I'm probably going to edit and post the Ben Pope interview like early this week after the weekend. Boldy doing well, protecting the puck. Gets away from pressure, totally gets taken down, but they're not going to call it because it's 5-1. Back to his feet, gets the puck back, sends it back to the point. Faber looks off the shot, passes it to Werenski. Now Werenski takes a spill, but still makes the play on the ice. Oh, what a pass! Oh my gosh, Gensel found Matthews back door, and Matthews, again, what a save. Matthews a little snake bitten in this one. I would like to see him find the back of the net just to have the juices flowing for the gold medal game. Wow, that was close. That game's going to shatter the views. Yeah, it's going to be the most watched hockey game ever. That game will be the most watched hockey game of all time. And I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. We're really getting USA Canada, man. It is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. Oh, jeez. That's the Tage injury. He got cross-checked and no call, of course. Oh, jeez. Hopefully he's okay. That would be a big loss for us. Turnover. Oh, Nelson tried to get it towards the net. Slavin pinches up high. Helps the U.S. win the puck back. He's such a good skater. He just can cover that ground. Sanderson gets it. Up to Nelson. Slaps one. Goes just wide. I thought that could have been offsides, but it wasn't. Let me make sure this bad boy is plugged in. Here's Quinn Hughes through the neutral zone. Drops it off to Larkin. Larkin cuts back. Slovakia dumps it in. McAvoy hard rims it. Quinn Hughes up the wall for Larkin. Oh, was looking for Jack Hughes. It got picked off in the neutral zone by Tatar. Oh, Slafkovsky with a nice shot there. It goes just wide. That beat Hellebuck. This one doesn't. He catches and holds on. Oh, I didn't have the clock going that whole time. I wonder where we're at. It will have you. Oh, yeah, it's going to have way more. It's going to have way more than the women's game. I would bet any amount of money that Matthews doesn't get a point, let alone a goal in the gold medal game. The ultimate big game chokester. I mean, it's not a bad bet considering it's probably going to be a low-scoring game, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The big game chokester. Canada's relying on a 19-year-old Macklin Celebrini, you know? Ugh. Ish. The gold medal game against the big bad Americans. Ugh. I'd rather Matthews, thanks. I'll take Matthews. You never know, Scott. Anything can happen in this sport. He's just rage baiting me, that's all. He just likes to rage bait. He just be saying shit. He was arguing with me on Twitter, like glazing this Canada team way too hard. Scott, I'm coming for if the game on Sunday starts going bad for the Canadians and the US start winning, don't show your face in this chat. Don't be like, and don't do the thing like, oh, I'm American. I wanted this to happen. You have not been talking to me like you wanted the U.S. to win. You have been shitting on the U.S. and glazing Canada this whole time. You literally want the Canadians to win. Don't pretend. If the Americans win the gold medal, don't pretend like this is what you want to happen. Don't do that. I will ban you from my chat if you try to pretend like you wanted the U.S. to win, because you didn't. You want the U.S. to lose so that you can say, I told you so. That's what you want, bro. That's you. Brady's in again on a breakaway, and he scores this time. Sick move. Boom! 6-1. Boom! Let's go. Kachuk fam celebrating. They're fired up. Gosh, man. 6-1. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. No, I don't. Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. You don't tweet all the things you tweet if you want the U.S. to win. You wouldn't. A normal person wouldn't do that. Jeez. Forehand, backhand, nasty. Yeah, it didn't go 5-hole Eddie. It just slid past them. Yeah, this is a total BTA. This is what Canadian fans thought they were going to get from Canada in the quarters and the semis and just didn't because that team is overrated. Look, I thought the U.S. were going to win this game comfortably. I didn't think it would be this bunch. I did not think it would be 6-1. Brady would look swell in a Hawk sweater. I agree. I think he would too. I don't know how you're going to get him out of Ottawa, though. Things would have to start getting really bad in Ottawa, and then he'd have to want to leave. But, like, I think his wife is, like, from there. Here's Gensel. Oh, got to Werenski, but then it just bounced over his stick. I do want the U.S. to win. No, you don't. You do not want the U.S. to win, bro. You have been shitting on the U.S., glazing Canada this entire tournament. You don't want, and Matthews, you literally hit me with "I told you so's" every time Canada like does something good. You're in my mentions. You do not want the U.S. to win. That's not how, like, I want the U.S. to win. Do you see how me and you are talking about these teams differently? You're not objective. Like, you're still glazing Canada while watching the U.S. do this in the semifinals. Do you see how we're different, you and I? What a move by Matt Boldy on the blue line. McAvoy wasn't able to get that to Matthews net front. Slovakia has given up. They are a dead team. Here's Quinn. Gosh, he's just gallivanting, man. He's like a gazelle. How bad was the Tage injury? I was talking shit. I was taking a shit. Oh, nice. Also, where's the clock on the score bug? Why did that just go away? He got cross-checked and like fell. Oh no. Slovakia scores again. Come on. 2 goals, guys. Seriously? Shouldn't have happened. So I don't know what the injury is. I'm worried that it might be like a concussion or something. Just because he like got cross-checked in the back and did like a little whiplash thing with the head. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Oh, come on, Sando. Oh, and Keller was out there. Oh, no. He's not going to play at all in the gold medal game. What happened in the breakdown there? Where was the other defenseman? Is it Quinn? Just super high up? How did Slovakia make it this far, man? Because they're pretty good. Stop, like, they beat Finland. They literally beat Finland. Like, they were good. They beat up on Germany. They beat Finland. Like, the U.S. is just clicking. The U.S. has just gotten better as this tournament has gone on, and they are an absolute powerhouse. So they dominated this game. It's not like Slovakia's ass. You know? Like, if Canada played this team, it wouldn't have looked like this. If Canada played this team, it would have been much closer. All Team USA here. Thompson out for gold medal? I don't know. You would know better than I would. I don't hear anything. I guess we could look it up on X. Yeah, he didn't even have his skates on. Tage Thompson left the game for precautionary reasons, per Elliot Friedman. Precautionary reasons, so hopefully that's not... Hopefully he's fine. Tage Thompson would have been a difference maker in the Four Nations, I reckon. Dude, that would be a big loss if we don't have him ready to go. That would be a big loss. Hello, Alexa. If this was Canada playing, it would be an OT nail biter that would end with a 4v3 power play goal from a fake call. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a late call, a total gift. And then everyone would be like, "This is the best team we've ever seen in our lives." Is it? Doesn't sound like he's out. I mean, precautionary reasons is literally the most speculative statement of all time. Could have no clue. You hope that means that it'll be fine. Precautionary, why put him back out there? You were up 5-0. Like, why would you? So hopefully he's fine, but I have no clue. We will have to wait and see. Here's Chernak. Shoots one from the point. Hellebuck makes the save. Kachuk passes it over to Slavin. Slavin hoists it high, very high, into the Slovakian zone. Maybe he just had to take a dump. Good point. Didn't think of that. Very possible. Very possible that. Oh, I'm glad I'm going to have some time to get my affairs in order after this game. Puck battle below the U.S. goal line. Slovakia works it back to the point. They take a shot that doesn't get through the traffic. Austin Matthews backhands one over to Gensel. Gensel to Boldy. Boldy backhands one in for Gensel. Austin Matthews gets on the puck. Oh. Good keep from Werenski. Nice pass from Matthews. Oh, really good passing play there. Puck just didn't quite get all the way over to Gensel. That would have been pretty. That would have been pretty. Oh, don't show this. (2010) my 9/11, the Sid game-winning goal. That's going to be us. That's going to be us on Sunday, man. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe we get U.S.-Canada. Oh, it's going to be the greatest hockey game of all time. It's going to be the most viewed game ever. And it's going to be a war. You guys better be ready for war. I'm war ready, just so you know. Quinn just staring off. Quinn staring at the ghosts like he normally does. Why do they always catch him lacking? Why do they always have to catch my boy just going nonverbal? Why do they have to do that to my boy Quinn? Put the camera on someone else. He needs his stim time. Ooh, good shot there. Goes wide. Hellebuck makes a save on Tatar. On Tater. Oh, Slafkovsky makes a nice move. Hellebuck makes a save. Puck's still free. Jeez, dude. Nobody plays better than Juraj Slafkovsky when his team's down 4 goals. Slafkovsky turns into a beast when his team's down 4+. Where was this at earlier in the game, bro? U.S. might be on a different level. Try to tell you. I told you. You didn't believe me. You think I was just saying these things, Jacob? You think I was just speaking nonsense? I checked the line, Jacob. Canada's minus 111. U.S. is minus 108. It's like literally a pick 'em. I screenshotted and sent my bet slip when the U.S. were plus 210 to win the gold medal the other day. Don't say I didn't tell you, Jacob. Don't say I didn't tell you. You should have got it while it was hot. Faber to Hannafin. Hannafin does well there. Jack Eichel kind of just throws this one across. Uh-oh. We got Kachuk John with Chernak. They've been going after each other all game long. I love it. I love it. I want to hear... Oh, Chernak taking a couple shots at Matthew. Don't do something stupid, Brady. Both Kachuk bros going after Chernak. Don't do something stupid. Keep the gloves on. Yeah, and Chernak's just throwing bare-knuckle punches at him. Don't do anything stupid. Please, just eat the punches. Slovakia has nothing left to play for. Papa says I look like Uncle Paul. With the mustache. Hello to my grandfather and my father and my aunt watching the stream. Go USA! Oh, I love this from Matthew Kachuk. I don't know what happened. I would love to find out kind of what happened between him and the Kachuk bros. Because they were going after each other all game long. Brady's wires crossed there. Chernak. Bye, buddy! Bye. Enjoy the flight home. Actually, you can play for bronze. Bronze shines just as bright. Bronze shines just as bright. You're seeing plus 105. It was minus 108 on FanDuel. That's a good price. Get it. Take that. Plus 105. That's a steal. It's minus 106 now. Canada's minus 113. Little bit of line movement there. The Bash Bros. I love it. Wait, how does Slovakia have a power play? Wait, did he just say McDavid played 25 minutes in this last game? Oh! He can't keep doing... McDavid can't play 25 minutes against the U.S. He's not going to have anything left. I am loving the way everything is unfolded for the United States. I could not feel better about this team winning this game on Sunday. I couldn't. I am so confident. I am genuinely so confident that the U.S. will beat Canada on Sunday, and I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, it's going to be an early game. That stinks, but it's whatever. Will you be tweeting silver shines just as bright after they lose? Obviously. I'm going to not stop tweeting. I'm going to be tweeting for days, weeks. Because you know what? If the US lose tomorrow, people are going to come for my head, or tomorrow, on Sunday. If the US lose on Sunday, people are going to come for my head. I'm going to get so much slander on Twitter if the US lose on Sunday. Like, it's going to happen. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. I can take it. This is what I've signed up for. But best believe, like, if the U.S. win, yeah, I'm not going to be like, Canada, you guys are a great rival. What a beautiful game. Great effort, Canada. I'm not going to do that. These Canadian fans have been shitting on me for 2 weeks. Like, they would not do the same for me. So I'm not going to be like, oh, no worries, man. We all have our things that we're right and wrong about. Anyway, U.S. win. They are going to the gold medal game. An absolute beatdown of Slovakia, 6-2. Canada's cooked, man. Watch out, Canada. It is full steam ahead for the Americans. Look, I've said it a bunch. I think that the U.S. is a more well-rounded team with the better defense and the better goalie. I will be picking the United States to beat Canada. That shouldn't come as a surprise. I feel it in my bones. Anything can happen, though. It is going to be a tight game. It's going to be an awesome game. I'm going to be recording a podcast tomorrow morning with Justin Lynch, B-Hawk memes. That'll be out on my channel by midday. I'll post that up, a little gold medal preview. And then, I will be streaming the gold medal game, obviously, against Canada on Sunday, bright and early. Do not miss it. Be here. Be dialed. Whether you like Canada or U.S., I don't care. All are welcome. It's going to be the best game in recent memory. It could be one of the best games of all time. That is very possible. Just the fact that these players have been starved from best on best. We're getting U.S., Canada in the first Olympics back in the gold medal game. It's going to break records. It's going to be the most watched hockey game of all time. So be here for it. All right. I will see you guys then.